There it is. Hey guys, we're starting. Whoa, lots of people have signed on. Whoa, hey everybody. All right, so I do have a couple minutes. I will tell you right now. Hello everyone, by the way. Steal your face right there. That's right there. I'm releasing a video on how to solo over "He's Gone" by Jerry Garcia, or Grateful Dead. Again, if you're watching this in the playback, these questions come in so fast, so I get distracted. You're loving the masterclass, but it's slow going for you. That's okay. It's supposed to be slow going. Okay. One of the comments was he's taking the masterclass. It's slow going. Yeah. As long as it makes sense, take your sweet time to get all those concepts down. I know that. Whoa. Oh my God. And so, okay, sorry, too many comments. I know that the masterclass has helped a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of comments, and I'm very, very thankful for anyone who's purchased it. But enough about that. Let's talk about some music theory. Oh, by the way, the reason I have to go live right now is I'm uploading something. Let's see. I'm gonna get my computer, and let's see how much percent. It's still writing. Let's see. Are you guys gonna know? Actually, I'm gonna play the chord progression. Oh man. Okay, so we need to. Oh, my startup disk is full. I'm gonna play the chord progression, and let's see if you guys can guess what song I'm about to release. I know you guys still know what song it says, huh? You guys can get it in a couple seconds, don't worry. Nope. It's just the chord progression for it. Here we go. There it is. I just completed the In the Mind of Jimmy Page, how to improvise on the Since I've Been Loving You solo. So Led Zeppelin. So I'm very excited because I put a lot of care into it, and it's a 20-minute video. It is Zeppelin. It's a 20-minute In the Mind of video. So go very, very slow. It's uploading right now as we speak. Okay. Yeah, it came out of nowhere, right? I'm talking about it. So anyways, what kind of questions do we have? Now listen, your questions go by fast. So here's the rules. Don't start talking. When when I start answering questions, hold your questions. Hold your questions, and then when I say next question, just fire away and I'll pick one. All right, so let's see. Let's start with a question. Any sort of music theory questions. Let's do this. So it looks like pretty sweet. How about I'm just gonna sit and watch the. How old are you? Oh my God, I'm 37 years old. I'm so old. I hate it. I feel like I'm 15, but I'm 37, and it really wears on me. I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, 15 years old. Then I look in the mirror and I'm like, geez, what happened to me? Anyway, so 37. Cheers. And that's not a music theory question, but thank you. Let's have some more music theory questions, shall we? Nobody? Am I still live? Oh, there we go. Fred guitar. Do I love it? Okay, so this person's referring to the Fred guitar. It's going to be a tough stick to do the class. I want to do this. How are transition from major to minor? Oh my God, hold on. What do you remember? Oh my God! When you I can't. I have a question. I'm 57. Happy birthday to you. Modal pentatonics. I don't. Does this country have country note and scale like blues? Okay, Red Walrus. Let's talk about that. Does country note and yes. Okay, so hold your questions. I'm Red Walrus. Does the country have a country scale of a country note? And let's talk about that. So a country scale is the blues scale, but played over Clone Wars. So here is how. Okay, so you have a blues scale, an A minor blues scale, right? And he's talking about the blues scale. Volume. There it is. That blue note in blues, Red Walrus, is the country note that you have when you're playing in C, okay? So if I was playing a C progression, and then that note, it's the minor third of the major chord progression. So you play the blues scale, but you stick with the blues scale, but you can put it over the major chord progression, and what is that flat 5 in the blues becomes the minor third on the 1. Take it slow. And that is the quintessential. I'm actually going to be also doing Arpeggio by the Grateful Dead, and that is a very classic Jerry Garcia move where he's on like an A major. And he'll be playing an A major solo, and then he'll bring it home with a minor third, like he'll do that. Major pentatonics. I have a whole video on major pentatonics. Okay, next question. Go look at my channel. A whole lesson on major pentatonics. All right, keep going. A couple more minutes. Uploading all this fun stuff. All right. Anyone else? They went by fast, so here I'll take another sip of coffee. I'll wait for you guys to come in. And okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. How do you transition from minor pentatonic to major during something? That's my blues masterclass. Hi, brilliant. Okay, so the person who's asked major and minor, I'm not trying to sell my masterclass, but that is very clear on my masterclass. Okay, why 5 positions the pentatonics? I'm going to stick with that one really quickly, so hold on. And diminished. Okay, so we're going to talk about pentatonics and diminished from Kelly. Okay, so all right, so the pentatonic scale. Why there 5 positions? That's a great maze. Maze all the way, dude. All right, so here we go. Okay, 5. Okay, so if you look at a pentatonic scale, you have 5 notes. All right, you can play them all, but we'll do a minor pentatonic, and you can play them all here. Cortez, I don't know what that means. You put that before, and I'm sorry. So here we go. So a minor pentatonic would be E, G, A, B, D, and E. All right, and that's an E minor pentatonic, and on all of those. Yeah, I know. On every string, Kelly, or not Kelly, whoever asked this question, every string you have E's, G's, B's, D's, and A's. You know, E, G, B, D, E, G, E, G, A, that would work, B, D, and E. Man, that's why coffee, all right? And so you have all those notes lit up everywhere. And so if we take chunks at a time, wham, like where our hand can handle, we can find all the E's, G's, A's, B's, and D's that we need within 4 frets where our fingers can reach it. And then we'll make a mark here, and then we'll put our first finger here and do the same thing. And when you do that, you get about 5 chunks that your hand can handle to find all those notes in what we call these boxes. As for diminished, okay, so diminished chords really appear very rarely in the modern rock genre. They appear mostly on people who tend to go towards jazz. Cortez. Okay, Neil Young. There we go. All right, so when we're talking about diminished, first of all, there's 2 types of diminished chords. There's the minor 7 flat 5, and then there's the full diminished, okay? And what happens here is these are usually put, or they are usually on the 7th chord of a scale. So if you're in the key of C, it'd be C, D, E, F, G, A, and B minor 7 flat 5 would be diminished. And the best way, this is for Kelly, I think her name was Kelly, I think failed again, okay, sorry, is, I gotta go in a couple seconds, my computer's gave me a warning, son of a bitch. Anyway, so if you're in the key of C, Kelly, and you have a C major chord, all right, a B diminished triad is gonna be 1, flat 3, flat 5, okay, so I wanna show you this. Okay, there's that diminished triad, and then you can use that to come back to the 1. So it's like a Beatles sound where you're like, nice wholesome stuff. Alright guys, I feel so bad, but my computer just gave me the warning that I feared the most, which is my disk is full and I gotta erase some stuff to get this published. 1, 4, and 5 is the best chord progression. And I'm so sorry to make it short, but this is the In the Mind of Jimmy Page, Since I've Been Loving You, that's not uploading right now, so I gotta go. And I'm gonna do this. No, don't go. Okay, can we expect triads videos? Yeah, we do everything. You're the best. Thank you, Red Walrus. That was a good nugget. I know it wasn't the longest thing. I thought it would upload, but I have to get back to this. So you can go have dinner. Can you play Dorian? Ooh, can you play Dorian over major scale? I think major chord progression. Let's just talk about that really quickly before I go. Here's how many people. 160 people. Holy crap! All right. Okay, so let's talk about modes here. And I know I gotta do modes part 2. I know I have a ton of stuff to do, but here's the seriousness of it. If you watch Understanding Modes Part 1, yeah, I'm not gonna cut my beard off. If you ever watch my modes part 1, the modes are based on your chord progression. Okay, so if I have a Dorian chord progression, it means I'm starting on note number 2. All right, so like if I'm an A major, a Dorian chord progression will be starting on the B minor. Now you guys had to have seen my modes video, okay? But the answer is so simple. The answer is so simple, which is if it's a Dorian chord progression, you're going to use a Dorian scale. So if I have what's called 2-5-1, simple little progression, starting on the 2, the minor 2, that's a Dorian progression to the 5 and to the 1. And let's loop this. Let's see. Oh, really? Hold on. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna loop this. So here's my loop. And now it's a Dorian progression, so it's going to use a Dorian scale. Very simple. Okay. Anyway, so thank you, I tried. So whatever mode it's in is going to use that modal scale. Why is it a Dorian progression? Because it started on the number 2 chord. How do you incorporate? Okay, all this stuff. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I love you all. You guys are great, and I'm so sorry. It's just my computer's all messed up now. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you don't have the Masterclass or you want to get it and you're in one of the countries in which YouTube doesn't do business, I'm getting the I love you too. We're getting the Masterclass, Germany right there. The Masterclass is coming up on udemy.com. There's a process of, you have to submit it and you have to review it, but it's coming up on udemy.com. I'll make an announcement when it's up there for everyone else in the world who YouTube doesn't do videos with. All right, yes, Stitchmith, the t-shirts are coming soon. Are you going to any Baker's Dozen? I am not, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm not. All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you, Don. You're letting me go. All right, Tom, good to see you, buddy. All right, guys, gotta go. Love you all. Bye-bye.